not joined Kenya Kwanza.
Because I was going to ask you next, what's with the dalliance with the Kenya Kwanza government, the several meetings you're having, the regular ones, including just about last week where you took...
It is called strategizing.
It's called strategizing.
It is strategy.
It is strategy.
Because, let me ask you. I have 120 MCAs who want also to be re-elected. So will they be re-elected by throwing stones and doing maandamano? They have to bring development. As a party leader, where can I go and seek for assistance? Is from the government of the day. So that whatever they can be able to do, they can do now. I have 26 out of 28, actually let me say 27, all the 28 members of parliament. I have all the senators. We align with the government so that by the time you're going, you don't have to criticize for the sake because you're in the opposition. And what really puzzled me and why we made that decision is because when
it was an unanimous one for you to collaborate with UDA.
Yes, because what happened, when the president was visiting Nyanza, you saw the excitement. You saw all the governors. They went and said, our people want. They got a platform. Our people want, and they got what they wanted from the government. But when it came to us, we were de-whipped because we went to see the president to talk about our people, not about ourselves. And especially people from the central region, our position is very unique. And a lot of members who are in Western, because you can imagine Jubilee is in 25 counties. We have elected members, MCAs or MPs in 25 counties. So when we said we want to work with the president, somebody decided that we have done very wrong. But when the ODM people welcomed the president in Nyanza and they got their project, they were not whipped.
But what is this thing about politicians, members of parliament, parties going to see the head of state so as to get development? Isn't it a constitutional mandate that is behooved upon the president or rather the administration, the government of the day, to ensure that development is in all areas?
But does it happen? Does it happen?
Does it mean then that the government is faulting? Are you faulting?
The thing is this, even you as a parent, if you have children, I don't know, you look young, I don't know whether you're married.
Not yet.
Yes. When you'll get married and you'll have 9 children, like I was born in a family of 9 children.
I thought you were going to say you have your 9.
No, I can recommend my nieces. My daughters are still young. So now, if you have 9 children, there's a child who keeps quiet there, doesn't talk. That child, most probably, a lot of times you forget about that child. But when there are these children who come in and say, Daddy, nataka hii. It doesn't mean that you don't love all the children equally. But there's one child who will come persistently and tell you, this is what I want, this is my vision, I even want to join this school. And you can see this child, and you're anajielewa. So you will kind of support. And that's what happens to the government. Because we are not enemies. Actually, the person who was the deputy party leader of Jubilee Party is His Excellency William Samoei Ruto.
Yes.
And so he still remains a member of Jubilee Party, though he left. So we went and told him, by the way, Mdosi, you are the one who left your house. Your house is still here. But you cannot also forget that we are here and would want to work together. Working together doesn't mean that you cannot question. Working together doesn't mean that you are now going to sing the government song. But working together means you'll be able to support where possible. You'll be able also to offer your solutions. Because sometimes I may have an idea.
Yes.
Remember, if I don't have a platform where I can tell the president this is what we are thinking, or this is, as a party, this is where we are thinking. We had many projects, as I mentioned there before, that were not fully completed. So when I see, and actually what provoked us, it's good to mention, there's a time that every Friday, people were being fired from the government. So we went to talk to the president. We told
people
him,
from Central.
Exactly. And we went and told him, by the way, Mdosi, these are the same people. They are people voted for you. They may have been the government, and you are also in the government. And government officials work for the government of the day. So it is unfair, unless somebody has not done his work accordingly. It was very unfair for people to be fired just because they served the previous government and you want to bring new people. Actually, in transition, what do? You allow the people who are there before, then if you really have to change, then you do it with time. If it's the board members, if a board member is remaining 6 months or 1 year, why would you fire that person